back to my channel. You don't know, it's your girl Queen Tina, and I'm back with another video. Before I start, I want to say special thanks to each and everyone who have been supporting me all this time. Yes, we're almost at 1,000k subscribers. I thank you guys who are actually helping me on this journey, who are always there supporting. I really do appreciate you guys. And for those who are just joining in new, I thank you just the very same, and hope we continue to grow together as I continue to put out content for you guys to enjoy. So today's topic, we'll be talking about facts or tips to consider before planning to become a YouTuber. 1. You should ask yourself, are you gonna take this YouTube thing serious, or it's just for the fun of it? Most persons, YouTube is their life, it's their actual job, which provides them an income. And for some, it's just for entertainment purposes. You just post, you don't care if no one's watching it, no one's taking it serious, or so forth, because you yourself, you're not serious about the whole thing. So it is the way you have to do, as the way can I say it is, throw something here and you put the rest there, and that's it. You just fling up something, and who want to watch, and who don't want to watch, well, you don't give a rat's. Well, for some, it's their way of making an income to support not only themselves but their families, and to take care of other stuff. So the first thing when you're planning or trying out to become a YouTuber, you put that into consideration. Will it be something that I am trying to earn from, or it will just be for the fun of it? Yes, we know we have persons who started YouTube just for entertainment and fun purposes, nothing serious, and then after they get hooked to it and they start taking it seriously, and now they're earning an income from this platform. So that's the first thing you're supposed to do. Are you really going to do YouTube or not? Or are you just gonna be a YouTuber who puts out content here and then, and that's it? You're off for another 4 to 5 months, then you're back again. Will that be you? The second thing is you have to have patience. YouTube is like a workplace. You are not going to put out a content and expect it to blow up like that. No, stuff don't happen like that for many. Well, some are lucky enough to, put out a content and their, wow, takeoff was like so anonymous. It just happened unexpectedly. Persons like it, person gravitate to it, and it's all out there. Well, that may not be the case for you. Yes, some of us watching right now, it may take a while to strive to get higher and higher to reach your destination, but never to give up. You will reach there. So for YouTube, you have to actually put in the work. You have to take it seriously. It's like your new job. You have to put out your content. You have to put on content your viewers like to see. You have to put out content in consideration that most persons are sensitive to certain topics, and everything you have to know, make it visual to show when you're actually making a fun of something and not being serious about it, to avoid persons actually getting the wrong impression of what you're trying to put out there. You have to think of all of those. You have to plan schedules to say I'm doing video this week, but next week. It's a full-time job. Yes, it is. It's not just come and you throw up anything like that. Well, most persons still do that, and what's the point? You have to actually plan your thing out. What you're gonna do next. What's this gonna take and what's that gonna take? Do I need to buy materials to have this video made and everything? Because challenges and so on, those stuff cost. Because you're gonna have to buy the stuff that you need to use to make that challenge. Whether it's gonna be a food, a mukbang, whatsoever it will be, you have to actually buy your stuff and have them prepared. Yes. So first thing, you have to take it as a full-time job. Most persons may, put out a video and they blow up like that, and yes, all that popularity and so on, but that won't be the case for many. Some persons actually purchase channels and all sort of stuff. Do I support such? Well, it's all up to you what you choose to do by the end of the day, but sometimes these channels that are even bought turns out not to be successful because the owner in which you bought it from may be from another country, and many of the subscribers are from such country, and you're here in another part of the world, and so the content you are putting out is not of any interest to those who have subscribed to the channel. And so if you don't bring in new or real subscribers to that channel, well, it will stay on the low where it is, because no one is going to watch, because what you're putting out doesn't interest or entice them, not one bit. So just imagine you buying a channel from a person living in India, Korea, or something like that, and you're in Jamaica. And now you're going to put out Jamaican content. If they're not interested, or it doesn't drag their attention, or they're attracted to it, they're not going to watch it. And so you're going to have a channel with even 400,000 subscribers, and you have reached 4,000 watch hours already, and so on. But you're not going to be earning anything, because no one is going to watch what you're doing. Well, so for some persons, maybe a little, but not to the extent, because you're going to be like, oh, the channel is already monetized, so I'm going to expect a big glow up now because I already have the subs and all that. Not for everyone. And sometimes we find these YouTubers struggling because they have a channel that was not actually started from scratch by them, and so they're like a foreigner in their own channel. You're there, no one on your channel actually wants to see what you have to post, interested in it, because it's nothing that they want. And so you have to put that in consideration when buying channels. Where you're buying it from? What are the subscribers you like already? How are you gonna get new subscribers? Yes, some persons are lucky enough to say, hey, about this channel, go over and you promote it here and there, and your friends, family, and persons who knows you that well run over and actually subscribe to as well, and you carry on. But for some, as I say, not everybody have the same luck. So some is totally different, and they have a struggle. Most persons think you just make a video, throw it out there, and you're gonna blow up like that. It takes time. We may hear it at first and it sounds very easy, like, oh, I can make that in a day, 2 days, give me a week. A week passed, you're still not where you say you were going to be. A month passed, you're still not there. And it takes months for some years. Because what? The expectation, the myth that most persons believing about YouTube, it's not so. It's different. YouTube have rules, have principles, have everything. Gone are the days you just upload anything. Now you can get copyrights, you can get everything. Claims on your video, you have to take it down. You're not earning anything from it. So it's now a workplace. So you have to forget the things you know in the past about YouTube, where you can even put up another YouTuber, an artist video without stating or, getting all them things right. So yeah, you have to think about all of those. The next thing, subscribers. We have persons, yes, we all do, where we sub to persons and they unsubscribe behind our backs and so on. Persons pay for them, for many, and they just go on like sub on the page, and that's it. Like, what's the point being there, not doing nothing there? So you have to actually get true subscribers when thinking about having subscribers on your channel. Most persons pay for their channel to be promoted by other YouTubers. Sometimes, I'm going to say sometimes, it works out perfectly well, because especially in Jamaica for some. You're a Jamaican YouTuber, another Jamaican YouTuber points out and say, hey, go subscribe, promote your thing. Persons come over and you say that you're Jamaican and your content is lit. Or smoking a go good. I'm stuck with you, yeah. Them rolling with you and then bringing others over there, because what? You're giving them that vibes, that energy that they need. Yeah. And that's how it goes for some. As I say, some persons put out something and me tell everyone gravitate to it, and then they blow up like that in the blink of an eye. But you can't go and expect the same for you. Whereas if you're not that well known, You're not a talkative person or so forth. You're just meaning like stay home and talk to one of few people. You're not the type to out there a dancer keeping you but some move. You're the type to stand and look. Nope, there's something. So yeah, you have a lot to put into consideration. It's time consuming, it takes time, it takes effort into your craft. You can't just throw up any video like that. You have to think about the video you're actually putting out. And you have to be dedicated to it, and you have to be patient, because I say you're not gonna just get the whopping 1K subs and the 4,000 watch over like that. No, it takes time for many. It takes a long while for many. Most persons give up along the way, even starting a few days or so forth, or months into YouTube, because what they came in with, the expectations, is not so. When the reality hits, then you find out, say, hey, and every talk you hear road is actually so. You have to work for it to get it where you want it to be. And you have to be patient, because that's why many YouTubers actually leave after a while, because they're looking for this fairy tale thing about here, this platform, which is so not there. Yes, YouTube do have actually many ways in which you can actually blow up, even the shorts video thing nowadays. Yes, it really does work for many. As for some, it may work on watch hours, because most persons will watch and not subscribe. For some persons, do both. So yeah, they have so many stuff now that you can actually do to get your channel out there. You can use vidIQ, you can use TubeBuddies, you can use your tags, your hashtags, every single thing now. Your thumbnails, all these things can draw viewers and new subscribers in. It's just how you go about doing it. So yes, as I say, it takes time and dedication when planning to become a YouTuber. You have to take it seriously if you're really into saying you want to become a YouTuber. Yes. You have to be attentive. You have to be a people's person, because person will be on your channel and they say, do a video like this, and you just go about doing what you think you want to do. Most persons will lose interest in your channel if it's all about you and there's no, effort put into it for them. Like, what about us? We want to see you do this and you're doing everything else. Sometimes YouTubers go about doing some videos on stuff that were really hot content back then, but no, it ain't. So you have to sometimes follow the trend that is actually happening at the moment to actually get your channel out there, because everyone see a trend happening and they want to see others doing it, see what's the difference, who is more creative with it, who is more funnier. It's the same thing like on TikTok. Everyone hop onto a new trend that comes out every single day, and yes, your video just blow up like that because persons want to see what different, what new are you bringing to the table. And that's why persons go an extra mile with things to make sure, say, my video is going to be the best. It's the same for YouTube. You do say a soda challenge, a hot and spicy challenge. What type of hot and spicy are you going to do, and how far are you going to go with it? You're doing pick your own poison. You're doing dirty truth or dare. You're doing pranks. Even with the pranks, you have to go all out for persons to be entertained. You can't just have a little daddy prank like that and it goes and gets where you think it's going to get. Because if it's boring, persons are going to just be like, well, whatever. And it has to look, even if it's most persons do planned pranks, which it's actually visual, or like some person can pick it up and say this thing was staged, or should I say staged instead of saying planned. Yes, you can actually tell when certain videos are staged, and yeah, it's doing well in your life, but these people, you can tell so the next person know what was coming. But the thing about it is they actually make it entertaining. So even though you can see that it's staged, it's still fun to watch. But boy, there are some pranks that are not staged and they end up being. I can attest to that. So you can't even put them up because they went so far as to the extent where they could have been violent, and you're like, oh wow. So yes, some real pranks on certain persons bring out some stuff. So you have to be careful there. Your editors, video editors, and so on is also another thing to put into consideration. What amount of effect it gives you to actually, create some notion and everything on your picture, on your video, make it look fun and more creative, and so on. You have to put those also into consideration. Plain straight video. Well, this one is going to be plain straight because I'm just talking the facts, so it's going to be plain straight. Plain straight video, just like that. No little funny, clips in it. No nothing. No little funny voice effect. For some video, I can say those are not really necessary for because you just want to get your point across. But for some, I see it more effective when they're there. So also those. So you have to think about your video editors, your means of making the video. What are you going to use? A cell phone? Are you going to use a camera? The type of camera, the type of cell phone, the video quality, and so on. You have to think about all of those guys. I can see you have some cameras that don't cut a dash. I have a camera and the video quality is a no. I used it once and I didn't like it, so I don't use such. I actually use one Android phone for videoing. Yes. And the thing about it, what I do, the phone that I use to video, I don't use a phone to do any other stuff other than videoing. So I will have my personal phones. You hear me saying phones, yes, because I have more than one phones. So I'll have a phone that I use to make videos, and I'll have my other phones for other stuff. And I'll use whether my computer or my tablet to do the editing or so on. So yes, you have to be careful and mindful of the stuff you use. Are you gonna use those little lights to actually highlight, bring out, a clearer picture, everything that's enhance the quality of your video? You need to put that into consideration, buying mics and so on. And another one of that, especially one of those sort of dotted ones, so place on the person to go at a further distance with, because the one you just walk with your hand or you put it at the side, yeah, like what I'm doing, it doesn't make any sense half the time because everything that is outside that gore with any little sound interferes with the ones that are actually placed at the sides and so on. So it's best you get those little tiny little one that you can actually pin on the person. So yes, you have to think about your YouTubing materials, your camera set, your recording set, your means or mode or preference as it relates to video editors and so on. Everything while thinking about becoming a YouTuber, I have to put in consideration because it's no good when the quality of your video is very poor or it's looking blurry and so on. Yes, sometimes lighting, that's why I say you need to get those little lights to help, because sometimes even the camera and you go to certain areas and it's dark and you don't have a proper lighting equipment with you, the whole camera and camera effect of the video just so dark. I have that problem when I video over on that side of the house. It just look dark, and with the camera itself that I'm telling you guys about that I don't use, even worse. So you have to put that in consideration. Your mic, your lighting, everything. So yeah, there is a lot to put into consideration while claiming or adventuring out to start a YouTube channel. Your content is the next thing. What content are you using? What type of viewers are you trying to get? Is it about food? Is it about entertainment? Is it about gaming? Is it about music? What type of YouTube content and viewers are you actually aiming at getting to your channel? For me, I do everything because it's all about me and what's going on around me. So you won't catch me only doing foods. Yes, I have long food videos apart from the shorts. So I will actually upload those soon. I plan on doing everything. I have prank videos to actually upload as well. It's just my timing, which I said I was a little bit off since recently, but as of this week, I'm trying to get back on that where I actually upload 1 or 2 videos per week. As for shorts, I could upload 1,000 of those, trust me, per week if I want to, because I actually have a lot of those. So this is just my words of encouragement to other YouTubers out there. Be creative. Think about it. What do you actually want from YouTube? What do YouTube have to offer to you? What do you have to offer to everyone on YouTube? Or should I say the YouTube family? It's all about that. And if you put those into consideration and you're serious about it and you know what you want and what you're about to give, you will have a lot of persons to support you. But you have to be patient because it's not gonna be I become a super YouTube superstar overnight. And that is it for me. I hope you all have a great time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I was asked when are the other challenges coming up. They are coming. I am planning to drop one very soon. So until then, I see you guys in my next video. Bye.